Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Got a big show lined up with special guests here in the studio. But first, let's take a look at our weather, brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Drew Pollard and his hard-working crew taking care of our everyday comfort needs. High, only 66. Low, getting down into the 40s tonight, even colder tomorrow night. What a great weekend is shaping up to get outdoors, out in those woods, and just doing some exciting things and fun things. Our water temperature is right at the end of the period, right at 75 degrees. River readings brought to us by the good folks at Panama City Coca-Cola. The Apalachicola is still reading a 5.2. It will be going up. But as we said yesterday, the Choctawhatchee is going up. At Caryville, right now it's reading 4.5 and it's on the way up. And we'll let you know more about the weekend on that tomorrow. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Good strong tides. High tide was this morning about 12:15 and coming in. It's going out till about 12:01 tonight, then start coming back in after lunch. So good incoming tide. Wind's still going to be kicking in about 10 to 15 coming out of the northwest. Okay, I want to say a good morning to Flint and Debbie Crucy over there in Parker. They're loyal viewers and they saw winning the other day, so be sure to tell them good morning. So we appreciate your loyal viewership. Let's take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. And look at our guest this morning, a familiar face here on Panhandle Outdoors, Drew Pollard. Morning, Drew.
Morning, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great.
Good.
We want to get Drew on because remember the other day I showed a picture of the big old buck he took out there in Kansas, but he's been doing a lot more stuff too, but we'll talk about that big buck a little bit later. So what have you been up to?
We just been working and, piddling away and raising kids and baseball and football and all the things,
You're busy, aren't you?
Life is busy.
How do you squeeze in outdoor stuff?
I got a really, really good wife.
You've got a wonderful wife.
A wonderful wife. Yeah.
Jenna, you're a good one. You got to bring her on next time.
She's camera shy. She's camera shy.
Is she really?
Yeah, she don't want to be up there.
Okay. All right. So you showed me pictures before we got started. Big dove shoots you've been on and all.
Big dove shoots. I mean, we've done it all this year so far.
Yeah,
so it's been a good year.
I've been keeping up with you. One of the funny things when I saw this picture when you sent it, I had to take a double take. I said, "This is not here in the Panhandle, I don't think." So this first picture, tell me about this.
We a couple buddies, a couple of those fellows right there. We went down south to Okeechobee and went iguana hunting. And we, you've seen it on the social media and stuff, and it was really, really cool. Lake Okeechobee, and we rode around on a boat with air rifles, and we just picked them out of trees and off the ground or wherever, and went to shooting.
That's Jason Strickland.
Yep, Jason Ferris, and Rick Farmer.
Yeah, I know those boys. I bet y'all had a good time.
It was a good time. Really good time.
We all on just one airboat or a couple airboats?
We was in it was like a bass boat.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember, but it was. It wasn't an airboat. We were just put in at Clewiston there at the landing, and just right out there in the lake, and just went. He said, "There's one. Start shooting." So we took turns. We had 2 air rifles and took turns and.
That's like a pest removal for them. There's so many of them.
Well, they said they could burrow in the ground, and they'll go like hundreds of feet, and it'll cause erosion. That's why they want them gone.
For years, I've heard about all the bad things they can do. Eating everything.
Yeah, they eat everything. Yeah. But you just go and they're on those levees up on the dams, around Lake Okeechobee, and they're everywhere.
Well, how'd y'all find out about that as a sport?
Jason Ferris, he wanted to go. He always seems to get us in situations, but he wanted to go, so we were like, yeah, let's do it. It's once in a lifetime thing.
They had air rifles.
Yep. All we did, we provided the shooters, the marksmen, and that was it. We just got on the boat and we're some pretty good deer hunters.
I know y'all are. Do y'all have scopes on there?
No, they had scopes on them.
Okay.
They had scopes on them. Yeah.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Would they be running from you or anything?
Yeah, they would hear that boat or see you. You could tell they had been hunted before. They were gone. And if it's it got cloudy and started raining, and they weren't out. So they only come out in the sunlight because they're a cold-blooded animal. They're a lizard, so they want to be out in that sun.
Well, now that was a lot of fun right there, I know. So did he just go on one hunt, or was this a...
Yeah, we just went on that hunt one morning, and
is that another one here?
yeah, that's one that I had. There's the air rifle there on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So it was pretty cool. Those air rifles were pretty sweet.
I see that. So you have it's a support.
Yeah, it's got like a pod on the front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but we freehanded, off the bow of the boat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this the same trip, or is it another trip?
Same trip. We went down to Everglades Park. We went peacock bass fishing.
Okay.
Yep. And that was we met the guy at the park there, and he put us on a boat. We had a couple of us went fishing, and live shiners. They brought live shiners, and you would just go through those ditches and just flip it, and it wouldn't take no time. You were on. That was so much fun. That was an Oscar that I caught.
What is it? Oscar? Yeah. I see it now.
Yeah, that's an Oscar. Yeah. We caught Oscars, cichlids, whatever you want to call them. And that's a peacock bass.
That's Jason there, ain't it?
That's Ferris there,
Ferris.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Those are pretty fish.
They were beautiful. And fight, man, they pull.
I've heard that.
They fight like crazy.
So
Boom, and light tackle, so it was even better.
Yeah. So y'all just set up a trip and
just set up a guy's trip and we went on down. So.
I know that was fun.
Yeah, we had a good
one or two
fun.
more pictures. Let's see.
That's a Greg Free. He went with us. That's a largemouth he caught, and it wasn't really large. If you could tell, it's zoomed up real close.
I love it.
So that's all he caught was that one. Oh no, he did catch another fish, or he's holding one of ours. I can't remember. He ain't much of a fisherman.
But maybe he's not watching this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so got some pictures there.
Yep, peacocks.
In the canal.
Yep. Look how pretty they are.
They're beautiful.
And I don't know why that hump is on their head. They got a big old hump on their head.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Some of them were bigger. It's like their horn, I think they called it.
Okay.
But some of them are bigger than others. Maybe the male and females.
I don't know. I actually never caught any of those. So that did y'all eat any of those?
No, it was catch and release.
Was it?
Yeah. They said they ain't good eating.
They're not, or
they're not. Okay. That's what I heard. But most people, they'll try anything once.
Yeah, they will. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with Drew. Okay, welcome back. We're talking about some alumni and all different things. And Wes Smith at University Academy, assistant principal there, he was in the class of '98 to help build that canoe, and that's his claim to fame.
Wes is a good guy. I worked with Wes at the skating rink.
Did you really?
Yep. He was a DJ, is what he was.
I never knew he was a DJ at the skating rink.
Yep, he was. Wes is a good guy.
He is a good guy. Okay, we're jumping from grown up doing some stuff. Y'all, I admire y'all as boys just getting together as young men.
Mm-hmm.
I still think y'all boys going out doing stuff, but taking these outdoor trips are fun.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to young people right here. Check this out. Tell us about this.
This is my youngest son Hayes fishing off the dock. He loves to fish. He wants to fish all the time. We got him that little fishing rod he's got there. Jared down at Howell Tackle hooked me up with a good little spinning reel, and we had a short little like a dock rod or something I found, and it's perfect for him. He can cast and throw it.
Oh, that's good.
Reel it in, all the things.
Y'all live up there in Deer Point Lake?
Deer Point Lake, yeah, right there, Cedar Creek.
Yeah, that's a great place to go. What kind of bait did he have then?
Bread, I would imagine, yeah. But he wants to do it all now. He wants to bait the hook, take the fish off the hook. He's at that point where he don't need no help.
That's good.
Yeah, it's real good.
that's good right there. All right, I saw this. You take your company out. You take it out for work and take them fishing, right?
Yep. That's most of my guys there. The ones that don't get seasick, anyways. But yeah, we went with Captain Brad on the Real Commotion, and every year we go fishing, and they really look forward to that each year.
Wow, what a good trip.
Yep. We did good. Brad always takes care of us, hospitality, everything.
Now, do y'all do a pot for the biggest fish? Or?
No, we need to start that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We need to start that. That'd be good.
In $10 or $20 and.
Yep. Whoever gets the biggest one wins it. That's a good idea. I need to start that this year.
Oh, let's keep on moving. Let's jump into gators.
Yeah, we killed a gator in Deer Point this year. Me and Garrett Calhoun.
Okay.
You know Garrett.
I saw him the other night.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. So we killed that one there in Deer Point Lake.
All right. Now, all right, we'll get into some deer hunting now. So what's going on here?
This we go early season up north hunting, and my buddy Jason Burkett from Pennsylvania, he always watches your show on YouTube.
Okay.
Every day, and that's a buck he killed, real nice buck. That buck, we were hunting that deer, and that buck come in front of me. Him and there was like 7 other bucks, and where we hunt is in the suburbs.
Are y'all in Pennsylvania?
No, we're in Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah,
That's right.
and we hunt the suburbs in the city.
Okay.
And that deer, and there was like 7 bucks underneath me. And I was waiting for that one to get broadside, so we were bow hunting. And some kids come down in a four-wheeler in some backyards and run the deer off. Well, he was hunting a couple 100 yards behind me down the draw there. And then I said, text him, I said, hey, they're coming to you. And that deer run right to him, and he shot him.
No way.
Oh, he's lucky. He's lucky.
Look at those kids who came with a four-wheeler.
Yeah, he's lucky because I was drawing back. I actually shot. I drew back, and he turned broadside, and I pulled up on him, and as soon as I released, he broke and ran.
So you actually released it?
Yeah, I released. Yep, I missed him.
How close was that?
It had to have been really close because he was underneath me. But it was just, if I'd have had 5 more seconds, I would have killed him.
Isn't that amazing? That's that little window of opportunity.
Yeah, that's
Boom.
crazy. It's deer hunting.
It'll close in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Okay, the next one here. Check this out.
I killed that buck 2 weeks ago in Kansas.
Okay, so tell us a story about your Kansas hunt.
All right, me and my buddy Bubba,
Bubba Biddinger, the Biddinger family originally from Southport, moved out to Texas, but y'all stay in good contact.
Yeah, Bubba and I are best friends, and we go hunting all over the place every year.
Yeah.
We probably talk more in deer season than I talk to my wife. So, but we got drawn for Kansas.
Okay.
So we were like, we're going to Kansas. So we got with an outfitter, and they had some farms leased, and we went out there and. We hunted a couple days, and I didn't hardly see a deer.
Really?
Yeah, he was seeing 10 or 15 deer, and I was seeing like 3 or 4. All day sits. That's hard to sit all day.
Oh.
And not see deer.
We didn't have a comfortable stance and everything?
We were just in like a 2-man ladder, just a ladder stand.
Okay.
Yep.
So you mentioned y'all talked about just going to hunt public land, and then you made a decision to go with this.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah, we were going to hunt some public land. We had some spots picked out, but we decided, hey, our first trip, let's go there and learn with an outfitter. So we obviously paid an outfitter. And
we got several pictures of it, and King's Whitetails.
Yeah, King's Whitetails, Milford, Kansas is where their lodge is. That's the lodge behind it there.
Oh, cool.
That deer weighed 302 pounds.
300 pounds. Oh my goodness.
I saw that deer that morning, and I passed him. I took pictures. I took a video. I didn't think he was big enough because it has to be 140-inch minimum. I didn't think he was big enough. I thought he was only 12 inches wide. And I'm like, there's no way that this deer is going to score at least 140, And I videoed it, and I sent it to Bubba, and he's like, oh, man, I don't know. That's close. And I'm like, dang. And I sent a picture of the outfitter guide. He's like, send me a picture of his up from behind. So he was there, and I sent a picture. And he's like, oh, man, I see like 12 or 13 scoreable points. And he goes, you probably need to shoot him. I said, well, he's gone now. he had walked off.
Oh, no.
And so they were going to move me that day because I hadn't been seeing deer. And I come back. We went to lunch, and I was like, should I have shot this deer? And they're like, yeah, you need to shoot that deer. I was like, all right. So I went back, and I told myself, I said, if he comes back, I'm going to kill him. And I looked up about 3 o'clock, or no, it was like 4 o'clock, and he was coming down the edge of the field. And I said, if he turns left and comes in here to me, I'm gonna shoot him. That's what he did. He'd come right in there and kill him. So
you look at that rack and you say, well, my goodness, how would you even second guess that? But out there, it's so much.
Well, you got it. Yeah, I mean, he was 16 and a half inches wide.
Wow.
Yeah, and I thought he was 12, but you put that on a 302-pound animal. I mean,
that's right.
Everything looked smaller.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was a big deer.
What did the outfitter say? They were real pleased with that?
He scored 152 and 4/8.
Wow.
So he was the biggest body deer that they had killed this year.
Wow, that's great. Was Bubba jealous? Was it?
Bubba, I wouldn't say he was jealous. He was happy for me, but he didn't kill one.
Oh.
So he was, tag soup. But no, he'll get one. Bubba's lucky. Bubba's a deer hunter.
I know, he's a good deer hunter. I know y'all had a great time.
We did. We had a blast. It's always getting out and enjoying it with your friends. It's always fun.
You see why Drew's such a big sponsor of Panhandle Outdoors. Well, what a great outdoorsman he is, and does so many different things. And we're going to talk about the next segment. We're going to talk about something really good that he and his friends and family do. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a quick look at our fishing game times today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. 3:39 to 5:39 this morning, 4:03 to 6:03 this afternoon. As much as you stand, in the woods and fish and all, those feeding times are important, aren't they?
They are. They are.
Was coming back to feed.
Yeah. Especially in days like where the weather's changing and things like that, they're really going to be on their feet.
Yeah.
This cold weather, they're going to be eating.
And the meat, you said you flew out there and flew back.
Yeah, I flew out there and flew back, and Bubba took the meat. There was so much meat off that deer. He said the back straps were like ribeyes.
Oh my goodness!
And he put it all. Took it to the processor and they quartered it up, and he put it in a 110 quart cooler. And Bubba had to sit on the lid to get it to close. There was so much meat.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
That's amazing. He'll eat on that for a month or two.
Yeah, definitely.
All winter.
Yeah,
okay.
All year.
We'll talk about some specials. We got to check up.
Yep. We're running a Veterans Day special right now for Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. 50% off all of our maintenance plans.
Okay.
So mention there's an ad running on Facebook.
Okay.
And then mention you've seen it on Coach Chester's show or on Facebook. And my office will know what you're talking about, and you get 50% off all of our maintenance plans. That's gold maintenance plan, platinum maintenance plans, all of that.
Okay, we're going to get one. We're
going to get him signed up.
Yes, for sure. And in fact, we'll talk about that later. But let's talk about this. It's so cool. You started this toy drive, and I've been part of it just to watch it. And I've been on the sideline because y'all been doing all the work. But just watching it grow has been phenomenal.
Yes.
Here's a poster here. This is Christmas toy drive, and you just started that. Have a little Christmas party, and we talked about it every year. So tell us about it. It's going to be always the first weekend in December.
First weekend of December, and this year we have really. Had a need for toys. My wife has been in contact with multiple schools, and we are looking to provide close to 350 kids with Christmas this year.
And it started with just 20.
It started with just 50 kids.
50 kids.
And it's grown to this size.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is the demand seems to get bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
Waller's got over 200 kids.
Yeah.
That is in need. There's Cedar Grove, there's Mark K. Lewis, Parker, Howland Park, Lucille Moore. All these people are reaching out to us, wanting us to help them. So I'm reaching out to all of y'all to help me help them. Okay. So any gifts, for elementary school kids is what's really, really needed.
Yeah, and like I say, we've watched it over the years. How many years have you been doing it now?
I think this is the fifth year.
Fifth year.
Fourth or fifth year.
Yeah. I remember when we first did it, we just took a little load up there to maybe Waller. And then it just took off.
It just took off. It did.
And this provides the teachers and the principals up there. They had tears that first year.
Yeah.
They're so appreciative because they know those kids. They know the kids personally, and they know that they're not going to have much of a Christmas, and every little thing. Helped, and I know every year we buy some stuff, and I always somehow put a little fishing rod in.
Oh yeah,
have a little fishing rod.
Hey, teach a kid to fish.
So anything for girls and boys in elementary school.
Yeah, bicycles, Barbie dolls, puzzles. You can get on. Target has different 50% off deals each day. Michael Harris with Season of Hopes made a big donation. My wife's been spending that. Yeah. Getting discounted items. So we're going to ramp it up.
It's going to be good, and they can touch base with y'all. They can deliver a toy out there right there in Southport, right past Southport Elementary School. Right
or if Roberts and Roberts Inc. on East Avenue is closer to you, drop it off there.
Oh, you can do it there?
Yeah, you can drop it off there. You can drop it off in my office. Everybody's invited to the party. We'll have 30A oyster, shrimp bowl. There'll be live music. I mean, we'll have all kind of stuff. So come on out, eat, bring some gifts, and it, just enjoy a night. It's kid friendly. There'll be a bounce house.
Yeah.
So there's Coca-Colas, all your drinks. Everything's free. So just come on out and enjoy it.
It is awesome how this has just grown like this, and that party they have. You gonna have entertainment, you said, or?
Yeah, there'll be
music?
live music there.
Yeah.
There'll be a live band. Corey Keefe, he's coming back this year, and then 30A oyster guy, he's his own party.
Oh my goodness.
He's loud and slinging oyster entertainment.
If you want to get in a Christmas mood, a Christmas spirit, that really gets you to do that, because you get out there and all these people are just hugging each other, bringing in toys, and just having a great time.
Yeah, you pull up with your truck and everybody, what do you got? We'll help you unload. And it's so
unique now. You come in from all over. Y'all come down from Chipley and from Sneeds, and come over from South Walton,
Port St. Joe, all that. We're right there in Southport, so we're a 45-minute drive from St. Joe or wherever. So I mean, anything helps.
Well, Drew, I'm just so proud of y'all for doing that, and
we appreciate your support, Coach.
Well, it's just something very special, and y'all know what I'm talking about. We're all part of it. All our Panhandle Outdoor viewers. I know some of y'all donated the last couple of years. Really, the first year, some of y'all started bringing stuff.
Yes.
And it's just joyful going. I help deliver.
He helps more than deliver. He helps. He helps in ways he doesn't know.
Let's take a truckload out there. I say, heck yeah, let's go.
Yep, let's go.
And they just see us and they just start clapping when we drive up.
We went to how many schools last year? We went like 4 or 5.
5, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be more this year.
Yeah,
a lot of needy kids. I promise you, from a school board member standpoint, me going to the schools, a lot of these kids need some help and all that. And people like Drew and Jenna and all the folks that help them. And so you have so much help. We
do. Yeah, it's not just me, Jenna, or Coach. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that help with this, and it really is great to see it come together.
It is. So we got to wrap it up. What a great show. We got to come back more often.
I know. I try to fit everything in one show for a year, but I need to start coming in quarterly.
That's right, buddy. Y'all have a great day today. Enjoy our great outdoors. Take care of it. Do something good for someone else today, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.